Hi, I'm Christina. Welcome back to my channel, which is Girl Boss Building Her Empire. How are y'all doing today? So I hope wherever you at that this video finds you well, and I hope you're guarding your mental health. So in today's video, what I want to do is I want to give you my fragrance mists or lotions that are backup worthy. These are some lotions, some fragrances, which is my body mist that are backup worthy, and I'm gonna get into it. But before we get started, can you please give me a solid as to make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment down below if you have any backups, fragrances that you absolutely know that once it leaves you will not get it back. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. So first up, this is Bath and Body Works. Now I do have Victoria's Secret and all the things, but I don't have any of the fragrances that are backup worthy for Victoria's Secret because of the simple fact that I don't go through them as fast as I do with Bath and Body Works. So I turn around and I name this Back on Back because this is body to body mist, okay, and lotions. But we're gonna get started. So first up, in no particular order, y'all, I will probably not try not to go through the fragrance notes because then that would take all day and I don't want to be taking all day. So we're gonna start off with some of the everyday luxuries. Inner Angel. This was the second to the last release. This is the dupe for Angel Share. Yes, this is the dupe for Angel Share. And I feel like I really needed to have a backup spray because this is a very sensual, high-end fragrance mist. So Inner Angel. Then, of course, we do have a dupe for Pink Obsessed. Now, this is the first packaging, okay, with Pink Obsessed. I really couldn't read the words to the on this packaging versus the newer packaging that I have, but I do have a backup and I'm really excited about it. Then of course, Your Cheeky. Once again, this is a backup of Your Cheeky. This is really a pink peppercorn scent, vanilla bourbon. Highly love this scent. This should have been one of the ones, in my opinion, that should have stayed around. So Your Cheeky. Then we have Oh Cherry. So this is a backup. This was one of the first launches. This is the dupe for Tom Ford. And it came back around, but it didn't come back around in the full body care, which was the body mist and lotion and stuff like that. This was one of the scents that didn't come around in that second launch with the body care and stuff. So this is Oh Cherry. Absolutely love that one. And then Mediterranean Mirage. This fragrance took me by surprise. I absolutely am in love with this scent, 10 toes down, and I feel like I really needed a backup of this, and this is Mediterranean Mirage. Remember, these are my backups. Then we have Petal Parade, y'all. This is my backup. Love Petal Parade. Petal Parade came out in the first launch. This is a dupe for Prada Paradox. Absolutely love Prada Paradox. Prada Paradox would probably go into one of my top 10 for life. Yeah. So Prada Paradox, Petal Parade. Love that neroli in that scent. And then Viva Vanilla. Viva Vanilla is also one that came out in the first launch, but then it relaunched in the second launch that gave us all of the body mist, shower gels, and different things. So this is my backup, and this is Viva Vanilla. Some say this is a dupe between Sniff, and some say this is K.I. Leaf Vanilla 28. This is not K.I. Vanilla 28, y'all. This is not. But anyway, this is a very elegant vanilla, very sexual, seductive vanilla, high end. They pretty much can be mistaken for a perfume if it's done right. So this is Viva Vanilla. Then of course we have Pistachio Glaze. This is a very nice take on the pistachio that's absolutely goes down into the book of what a pistachio scent is done. This is done right, y'all. They gave us a lot of other pistachios that we can think of right off the top, but this one right here is the pistachio that holds the most weight. So this is pistachio glaze. Then, of course, we did do glazed pumpkin. I highly love this glazed pumpkin. Although we was looking for pumpkin pecan waffles, they gave us glazed pumpkin. This is a more glazed, really sweet gourmand take on a pumpkin, and I like it. I have to say, we wanted pumpkin pecan waffles, but they gave us this one, and this was nice. But this is glazed pumpkin. We don't know if we'll ever see this again, right? So I had to turn around and give me a backup. So rich pistachio, which is a rich espresso, which is a espresso scent. This is nice. This is a very rich espresso scent coffee, really blended with I don't want to sound like Starbucks, y'all. I don't. But this is one of my top scents when it comes to coffee. It's just something about the fall time and coffee that I really enjoy. So this is rich espresso. Right now, it is being sassed out. So if you're watching this video and you feel like you about to lose your leverage or whatever, this is $4.95 for sass. And then, of course, y'all, we have Belle. Belle is one out of the Disney collection that I really enjoyed the most. I really did enjoy it. So I do have, this is my backup, of course. I do have a spray and a cream. I really enjoy Belle. Belle is a rose and a vanilla scent. And to me, that is two of the fragrance notes that I enjoy most in a fragrance. So Belle. Love Belle. And then Always and Forever, y'all. I loved Always and Forever. Always and Forever is pearlized pink pepper, white roses, and sheer sandalwood. This is a soft, rosy scent. Very elegant, y'all. I enjoyed this. I also enjoyed this in a candle as well. I really did. And I have to say, I was really looking forward to actually seeing more of this for sass, but I didn't see it. But anyway, I really enjoyed this. This is a sheer, nice, soft take on a rose, and I really enjoyed. So this is Always and Forever. Alrighty. So of course I have rose in. This is my backup. Okay, so this is airy rose water. Then you have some jasmine petals and creamy musk. I also do this. Also go down in the top 10 body mist for life. This goes down in it. You know, so rose is one that I really enjoy. I do love the scent of a rose, and I do love the scent of rose in a fragrance. So rose. Then, of course, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Covered in roses, y'all. I'm not going to spend too much time. Then, of course, we have Milk Bar birthday cake. This is a nice gourmand cake scent. It's nothing more with some rainbow sprinkles, y'all. But this is gourmand. Pretty much. Can't say nothing else. And I really enjoyed this scent. That's why I feel like right now it is 75% off for sass. So if you like the the Milk Bar collection, I highly recommend you turn around and grab some pieces, because we're probably gonna never see this again. And this was a collaboration that was one of the top collaborations in my book. So Milk Bar birthday cake. And this one right along with these two. These two, I do have the creams, the lotions and the creams for this. This was the SAS last year. These were the ones Paul React brought back last year. So Velvet Sugar is a velvet red cream, a golden plum, right along with sugared musk, pink jasmine, and wild strawberries. Absolutely love this. This was one very nostalgic because it came out years and years and years ago. I think I probably was in my maybe my mid 20s or early 30s when it did come out. Don't quote me on it. And chocolate amber, I've never seen chocolate amber before. So this is a very, well, it depends because the amber can really make it really non-gourmand, but you can absolutely dress it really gourmand if you want. So this is vanilla orchid right along with honey chocolate and warm amber. So I do like these two right here. Came back last time for SAS. Pariac brought these back, and I felt like that I needed to back these up. Then, of course, it's Mary Cookie. Okay, this was another one that came back for Christmas in July. And I really, really enjoyed Mary Cookie. Some say this is Christmas cookies. This is not Christmas cookie, y'all. This is not. This is a very, this is a, I mean, both of them are nice, not downplaying one, but one smelled totally different from the other one. This is more of a fresh out the oven type of cookie, very warm, very, you know, of course, very sweet, but very decadent and gourmand. I do prefer Mary Cookie over Christmas cookies. So this is nice, and I do also have the lotion to go with this as well. And last but not least, it was two, one of which is whipped honey and vanilla. This came out for the fall time, right along with Autumn Drive, right along with Sunrise Woods, I think it was. I love this. I also love it in a candle. I really, really enjoy it in a candle. But this is honey drizzle with blossom neroli and whipped vanilla bean, y'all. I had to back this up when I was trying to look for the lotion. The lotion was gone, but I do have a lotion, but I wanted a lotion to go with this right here. But anyway, love and appreciate this. This can go down in one of my top 10s for life. Just saying. Okay, that's why I felt like I needed to back it up. Okay, but anyway, whipped honey and vanilla is absolutely amazing. And then I had to back up Forever Red. Forever Red is one that I absolutely love. I love the pomegranate. I love the wood in it. I love the vanilla rum in it. This is a very sensual, seductive, sexy, sophisticated, walking in the office type of scent. Okay, very standalone, very standalone as long as it is done right. This, of course, is pomegranate, red peony, rich vanilla, rum, and oak wood. I still have the original one in the original packaging. Well, I'm not gonna say the original packaging. I'm gonna say the faceted packaging, but I like this one. This one came out, you know, they re-released it last year, and they done that one right. So this is Forever Red. Alrighty, y'all, there we have it. These are my scents, and I do have some lotions. Of course, I have the rose lotion, the chocolate amber lotion. I have the velvet sugar lotion. So I do have these in a cream as well as lotions because last year that's how they came out. And I think I have, oh, I'm sorry, one more, Vanilla Cafe, y'all. Vanilla Cafe. Right now, Vanilla Cafe, right along with Vanilla Ease, is all 75% off. It's either 75% off or I think it's $4.95, but I think it's 75% off. Y'all, grab this. This is a smooth espresso whipped vanilla with toasted hazelnut Please, please, please grab this. This is nice. This is a nice take on a coffee or a latte, a latte scent. Love it. Okay, so vanilla cafe, because we're not gonna see this again. This is not one that we're ever gonna see again. Okay, but anyway, y'all. Thank y'all as always. I thought I had the thought I had a body lotion for, or I do, for Mary Cookie. So like I said, these came back for the Christmas in July last year. For Sad, no, Christmas in July, right after Sass, okay? But anyway, y'all, thank y'all as always for rocking with your girl. Sass is going on right now. I highly recommend that if you wanted to pull up anything from the Everyday Luxury, go ahead on and do it. In fact, I'm looking at my list right now. Look like I need to pull up a Midnight Addiction, which is right here, because I know that once that's gonna be it for me, right? But anyway, y'all, thank y'all, and a form of looking good is a form of smelling good. Thank you, and God bless.